say we are very happy that Zara has safely landed yesterday in Abim despite the marginal weather in the morning. But again, I thank you all for coming, and I would like to especially thank His Excellency, Mr. Ambassador Stefano Locker and Madam for allowing us to gather this morning for the lovely facility and for welcoming Zara yesterday at the airport. And I would like to shortly address some of the distinguished guests we have this morning. On behalf of the Czech and Slovak ambassadors, and also who have been helping us from the beginning of FlyZolo's activities in Indonesia, which really started back in September. I would like to welcome Mr. Mikhail Sontodinamo from Czech Trade. Thank you very much, Mikhail. And I also want to address Ms. Anne Kutiu, who have also been helping us with communication from the beginning. Thank you very much. And I also see some very distinguished colleagues and old friends from the aviation community. I see Captain Rizka, and then Arista from Air Indo magazine, from the aviation magazine community, and also Ibu Karim from Flybest Flying School, one of the renowned flying schools in Indonesia, based in Batam. So maybe Zara, next time you visit Indonesia, you can visit more islands and also flying school. And friends from the media, also terima kasih Bapak Ibu for coming this morning, and Ibu Joan, and thank you very much for helping us with arranging the setup. So I will be very brief, but let me explain a little bit about FlyZolo activities. We began her journey on the 18th of August, leaving Belgium as her origin airport, and will be traveling to complete 5 continents and 52 countries in total. Suffice to say that it has been a journey full of adventure, and of course full of unexpected conditions and weather, but nonetheless it's all full of fun and the very excitement of being a pilot. I'm sure, gentlemen, you would recognize that flying a small single-engine ultralight plane is not an easy feat, but it is the very essence that trains us from the early stages of our very first few hours becoming a pilot. As a private pilot, the excitement comes from flying small planes. And Zara represents not only the excitement of aviation, but also promotes and also inspire what we define as general aviation. We all know that aviation is a very broad and very complex industry. You have the airlines, you have the military, you have the airport surveillance, you have the flying schools, but also there are other aspects of aviation that is often forgotten, and it's called general aviation. General aviation, in general terminology, really means that everybody can fly. Regardless you want to become a professional pilot or not, but everyone can fly the plane. Everybody can become a pilot. And that's the very essence of Zara's message throughout her journey, aside from promoting STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, especially to the younger generation. And that's what we want to convey to the public, that aviation is for everyone, with no exception. We've seen evidence that aviation flourished in many parts of the world, and we hope that through an event like this, and of course with Zara's presence, we can help promote the excitement of aviation industry in Indonesia, which of course in about 10 years will be celebrating the 100th year of aviation presence in Indonesia. So Zara, you have achieved what many of us could only dream, but of course I'm sure that I represent everyone saying that you will inspire generations, hundreds of more young aviators, pilots and everyone. So I welcome you to Jakarta. If you please give a short applause to Zara. Okay, so the rundown of today's event will be quite brief. Let me just breeze this through. The British ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Tahun was not available to attend today's video after this, which he sends with regards. And also a brief statement from the chairman of INACA, Pak Denon Prawira Atmaja, who unfortunately cannot attend this morning due to other commitments. But from Pak Denon wishes Zara a warm welcome, wishing that you would stay for a few more days in Indonesia, but also safe travels for the remainder of the journey. And we will also cap today's event with Q&A after Zara takes the podium. Zara will explain a little bit about her journey, her challenges, and what her future outlook is like. And perhaps then there will be about 20 to 30 minutes window for Q&A by friends from the media, after which we will, before closing, we will have a group photo outside by the garden as suggested by Mr. Ambassador. Thank you very much, sir. And before we cap the event today, there will be some, I believe, some handing over of souvenirs. So Zara, you will have more stuff to put inside your plane. She already received a lot of goodie bags yesterday, but I'm sure she's excited for her journey. Okay. So without further ado, for the next, I will display a video of a greeting from the Ambassador of the UK. Hopefully the signal, is cut off. Should we set?